Well, here's a stat as England start their World Cup qualifying group with what should be one of their more comfortable games, to put it mildly. They take on San Marino, and across the last 6 meetings, that is the aggregate score, 37-1. But 50 is the standout number going into tonight's game for Gareth Southgate, who will become the first person to play and manage England 50 times.
It's a nice landmark, but of course my focus really is with the team and making sure that we get this World Cup qualification off to a good start. The majority of the game we're going to have the ball. We want a positive performance where our players enjoy having the ball, but that we're ruthless with it and that we're have the movement and the creativity to go and create chances and to score goals. So you can look at it in any different way. You can go into the game apprehensive because of what might go wrong, but we've got to be positive and say it's a game you should enjoy. You don't get too many games where at Wembley you can go out, you know you're going to have a lot of the ball and you've got to make sure that you use it well.
Harry Kane hasn't scored for England in his last 6 matches. His last goal came against Kosovo in November 2019. However, Kane has scored 20 goals in 19 appearances in qualifiers for major tournaments. Southgate's expected to name Kane on the bench, with Jose Marino calling for a compromise in order to protect his striker.
Look, it's brilliant. We've got a captain who wants to play every minute of every game, and we've got to be mindful that he had extra time last Thursday, then another high-intensity game on Sunday. So, but we've got that situation with a lot of the players, really. We've got to make sure we manage the fixtures correctly. We've done that through training this week as well. That's not an unusual challenge for us as a coaching team and for our medical team and our physical performance team. But we always communicate well with the players.
Well, along with the Kane situation, the other big debate going into these qualifiers has been who should be number one, with Jordan Pickford out injured. Looks like the role is going to Nick Pope, but former England keeper David Seaman has backed Pickford to still be first choice when England get to the Euros.
With Pickford, you know what you're going to get. He's not let England down. People will say, yeah, but he's made quite a few mistakes with Everton, but he's still making big saves as well. And his reaction after these mistakes is great. It's positive. He's a very confident lad. And for me, there's no reason why he shouldn't be England's number one.
So, as I mentioned, it looks like Nick Pope will get another chance to impress tonight with Pickford injured, although he is unlikely, surely, to be busy against the world's lowest ranked team. So Seaman says the real test for the Burnley keeper is to maintain concentration.
In international football, where you get periods where you're not having anything to do, and that's the hardest thing, is being able to recreate or produce your best when you've had nothing to do. But the thing that I used to do most was I would just follow the ball, and just try and keep a note of where the ball is and do a direct line from the ball through me to the middle of my goal. So that meant moving just side to side, even though it was just little bits, or forwards and backwards, but it kept me concentrated, and it stops your mind wandering, because you start looking at the crowd and stuff like that. But, it can be difficult, but that is the art of being a goalkeeper in playing for England. There's a lot of time where you don't have anything to do.